The old Ozzie Marine. Make sure it's got water in it. Well, got water. Never start a tractor without checking the oil. And it's good. Today I'd like to show you my 1922 Fordson Model F tractor. The Fordson Model F tractor was a real popular tractor with the farmers because of its price. And so it became real popular real fast. I got this tractor and it was a bundle of rust. And I cleaned it up and went through the motor entirely. First thing I did, I gave it a valve job, new springs, new valves, the whole works in the head, okay? New rings in the pistons, new bearings. We split the tractor, completely went through the clutch. There's a bunch of discs in there that have to be cleaned and adjusted, put in order. So we did that. New plugs. The tractor was all original. When I got it, I'm the third owner of the tractor. It had the wrenches in it in the toolbox. Everything is original. The steering wheel is original. It had the cleats. I put bands on so I could drive it on the blacktop road. Now, my intention was to take it to parades. Oh, what else did we put? A new fan belt on it. The radiator held water. That was good. We lucked out there. The gas tank was clean. Put new plugs in it. I haven't had it running. I haven't started it. I painted it up with the intention of starting it, but I didn't get a spark. This tractor, the magneto, is on the flywheel. It's inside the tractor, so you have to split the tractor to get at the magneto. Well, I did that, and I completely rebuilt that magneto. But now, I think there's a problem with right in this box right here are these coils, and they're pretty old. They came with the tractor. They're really corroded and stuff, and I'm thinking that's why I don't get a spark. But I guess we have to get new ones or have these tested. Well, I looked on the internet. Shop Dog Sam has a machine to test those things, and antique cars and stuff, they have one too, but I don't. So, but I'm going to find somebody that can test it for me, and maybe they're okay, maybe they're not, but I'm not getting a spark. But I was reading, and one guy on the internet, he ran, and this tractor actually had a battery box. I couldn't figure out what it was for, but they must have had a hot shot battery in it at one time. But now on the internet, this guy used a little hobbyist battery, a little small one, and he had it hidden in there. And he started the tractor on a battery, threw a switch, and then that turned it into the magneto of the tractor. So maybe that's what I need to do. I'm not sure. I have a set of fenders for it. I took the fenders off. It was easier for me to work on it. I will paint them and put them back on. But this is kind of interesting. All the tools are there. It says Fordson right on the wrench. There's a pliers, the Ford pliers in there. And the wrenches for the wheels, the wheel wrenches. Everything's here. It's really neat. I cleaned the carburetor, went through. It's a Holly carburetor on here, and I think everything's okay in that, but I won't know until I get sparked. But I have to put oil in it again now. And I'm not sure I understand that commutator up in front that directs it's like a distributor cap the way I think it's how it works. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with these tractors at all, these Fordsons. How do you hook up a battery to this thing with a switch so that I can run it, start it with one of those little small batteries, hobbyist battery, and then turn it over to the magneto on the tractor? That's what I'd like to know. And the carburetor, I think I've got it figured out. Not sure. But I did go through everything. I don't have the exhaust pipe on it. I got that in the shed. Everything should be okay. It's got compression, I know that. New valves and new rings. Oh, another thing I'm not sure about is this air washer. The air cleaner has a floating water in there. Is there any way you can put a dry filter in there of some kind? I hate to run it without a filter, but I'd sure like to know if you could. But I don't know. It's kind of a funny story how I got it. There was a guy who wanted to come and buy my iron pile. Well, I seldom sell an iron pile because I use a lot of stuff in the iron pile. But he was telling me about this guy down southern Minnesota here that he was a retired farmer, and he had his sheds full of old tractors and machinery and cars and stuff. And he said he had an old Ford tractor in there, and he says, you should go and take a look at that. You like those steel wheel tractors. So I did. I went down there, and by golly, the guy said, I'm selling everything. If you want to buy that tractor, you can. So I did. I bought it and hauled it home. But I made a real mistake because he wanted to sell all his tractors. And I should have bought them all at that time. It must have been, what, 30, 40 years ago now that I bought it. It's been sitting around. But he had another tractor I really liked, a 1020 McCormick Deering. So I bought that too. And I got that in the shed here. That needs to be fixed up too. And then they're all complete, these tractors. It's just a matter of time of getting them going and understanding them. And right now, that's my problem. I think I got it hooked up to the coil. I think I got it hooked up right to the magneto, but that box of coils has got me puzzled. Air washers got me puzzled. Back when I was working on this Fordson tractor, there was a man by the name of Dan Zilm. He lived in western Minnesota here, and he helped help me do the clutch. And he was a real guru, I guess you'd say, on Fordson tractors. He knew them inside and out. Unfortunately, he passed away before I could finish my tractor and drain some more information out of him. But anyway, he was a great guy. I miss him. But anyway, if anybody has any idea what I should do with those coils, or I did get a book for this tractor. I ordered it from a place called the Fordson House. Had the book back when, and Dan gave me a parts book for it, so I knew what the parts were. But if anybody has any ideas to help me out, I'm open. Once again, I want to thank you for watching Ozzie's Oddities. I hope you enjoyed the old Fordson, and I hope we get it running some days. Thanks for being with me, everybody. We'll see you again. Bye now.